Greetings and welcome to my kitchen. Today I'll be making one of my chocolatey goodness concoctions. Today I'll be making the tropical variation of chocolatey goodness, so one of the key ingredients will be a can of pineapple. In addition to the pineapple, we need some protein powder, a dash of cinnamon, some coconut milk, 2 tablespoons cocoa powder, 2 tablespoons chia or flaxseed, and some cinnamon to taste. We start out with the chia seeds. You can also use flax seeds if you don't have. Start by grinding up the flax or chia seed, and you can use just a regular coffee grinder for that. Dump in the seeds, grind them up. Tap. Bowl and get out the excess or the powder. After the chia seed, I'll add in an 8-ounce can of pineapple chunks in 100% pineapple juice, of course. No sugar added. And just dump it all in, juice and all. Add in cocoa. Chocolate is everybody's favorite. And chocolate bars have way too much added sugar and usually some not so good fat. You can get all your chocolate satisfaction with variations of things you make with cocoa. After all, chocolate gets its chocolatey goodness from the cocoa. Anyway, after you add in the pineapple, go ahead and start to mix it up. And since I'm using chia seed, this is going to get super thick. That's one of the properties of chia seed, is it's going to make everything really thick, like a thick pudding. You can use chia seed for thickening any sort of dish, rather than cornstarch or traditional thickener like that. Okay, after it's nice and mixed up here, I'm going to add in a scoop of protein powder. Now you can use chocolate or vanilla, it really doesn't matter. Of course, you use the chocolate kind, your chocolatey goodness is going to be a little bit more chocolatey. I happen to have vanilla today, so I add in my 1 scoop of protein powder. And now if I try to stir this anymore, I'm going to start to have trouble. So now I'm going to add in some coconut milk. I recommend coconut milk a lot to my personal training clients, talking about nutrition, as an alternative to dairy. But the common question is, coconut milk? Don't you mean coconut water? No, I mean coconut milk. It kind of comes in a can. Coconut water is oftentimes, well, pretty much always sweetened somehow. We don't want that. We want straight up coconut milk. You'll find this in the Asian food sections in most supermarkets. And we keep our coconut milk in a little pitcher like so. Add in some of that coconut milk. You don't need a lot. If you do use the chia seed, you'll need a bit more because, like I said, chia seed thickens everything up. I'm just going to use enough of that coconut milk just to get everything nice and wet. And at this point, once you get everything all mixed up, It's time for a taste test. It may be perfect, you may love it, or you may want it a little bit sweeter. Now with the pineapple variation of Chocolatey Goodness, I find that I don't need any extra sweetener. The pineapple juice does a great job. However, if you have a real bad sweet tooth, you can add a little stevia. There are commercial popular stevia brands out there in the supermarkets now, the most popular being the Truvia brand, which comes in packets. I buy my stevia in bulk in a powder from a supplement company called Vitacost, and it's much more affordable than the packets. It's Vitacost.com. I wish they paid me for saying that. And then stir it all up again. And then finally at the end, add a dash or two of cinnamon. And that was probably a bit more than a dash. Mix it all up again. And enjoy your chocolatey goodness.